All right. Right now we are on the turf of Mount Washington, but later we are going to head down to the surf at the Comox Harbour. Now, today we're here on Mount Washington because it's the BC Freestyle Championships. This is Go Island.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.
You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. I'm Mary Ruth Harris, and we are on top of the world today at Mount Washington for the BC Freestyle Championships. It is going to be fabulous. Later in the show, we're going to be down at the Comox Harbour on the dock with the blazing paddles, and they're going to have an interesting story for us. But later in the show, coming up, we have all kinds of stuff, but right now, we are going to talk with the man from here at Mount Washington that's running this whole thing. This is Brent Curtin. Brent, nice to meet you.
How's it going?
Good. What a glorious day, man. Who'd you have to pay off to get this?
It's like this every day at Mount Washington. What are you talking about? Yeah, we're definitely lucky. We got a ton of snow now. It's April, and it's perfect spring conditions.
All right, now let's talk about the season. Man, you had a really rough start.
Yeah,
so let's talk about that.
Absolutely. It was a challenging season for us because we were supposed to be opening the first week of December. That didn't happen. Then we got enough snow. We missed Christmas, and then we got enough snow to open up in the early parts of January.
Okay.
Stayed open for 2 weeks. Had to close down again because the snowpack just leaned out, and we had to shut it down.
Yeah.
And then finally we got enough. We got a ton of snow in February. We opened up the second week of February, and we've been going ever since. So this is where we're at now. This feels normal, but it's been an interesting season to say the least.
Okay. Now, how long are you going to go?
Right now we're going to be open daily until April 21st. So that's skiing, snowboarding. We got the 2-park and Nordic skiing, and yeah, we'll see what happens. But right now, April 21st is the date.
Okay. Are they calling for any more precipitation that would help with the snowpack?
Absolutely. What we're seeing in the next couple of days is more systems coming through. Probably about 5 to 10 centimeters.
Okay.
Everything helps at this point, but right now we got a base of 250 centimeters. So really, the length of time isn't a problem. That's a lot of snow to get us through the next month.
Okay. Now, Father's Day, Mother's Day, Canada Day, is there going to be any special days?
Well, there's special days. They probably won't be up here at Mount Washington just because the seasons that we're able to open up on the Mother's Days and the Father's Days and the Canada Days in July. Well, that's when we had a base of 500 centimeters on the ground. So we need literally twice the amount of snow that we have right now to be able to do that. So at this point, I think it's pretty safe to say that we're not going to be looking at a summer opening day for skiing and snowboarding at least.
All right. Now, how often do you get to host a big event like this?
Well, for us, what we do is we try to support all the local clubs and communities like the Mount Washington Freestyle Club, and they put the feelers out to get an event like this to come to Mount Washington. And obviously, we're happy to be a host site. We help out where we can, but really the thanks goes to the community organizations and the local clubs to establish and run and help the provincial and even national level events come to Mount Washington.
Okay, awesome. What do you have to say to the general public?
You got to get up here because look at this. If you're not up here right now, you're missing out. I don't want to say I always get accused of telling people to skip school, skip work, but if you have an ode day, I'd say get up here. There's lots of snow, lots of sunshine. It's springtime is awesome up here.
And they don't have to ski or board. They can cross-country ski. They can snowshoe.
Absolutely.
And they can snow ski. They can do that too.
They can do just about any
skate ski.
Exactly. Yeah. The skate skiing, the skinny skis over at the Nordic Center. That's fun. It's a great way to stay in shape. It's a beautiful activity, especially in weather like this. And then the snowshoeing. That's another huge one for us. Snowshoeing is if you can walk, you can snowshoe. Exactly. And the technology, they're smaller, they're lighter. It's easy. So yeah, you don't have to ski and board, but you should definitely get up into the Alpine.
All right. Well, thanks so much for your time.
Not a problem.
You're a busy man today, so I'm gonna let you go. All right. Now, Marjorie Greaves is gonna hit the streets in Campbell River to find out what your thoughts are on spring, like this.
Look at it today.
Spring is the best on Vancouver Island. You got the blossoms at sea level, and here at the sky level, you got boarders grabbing some big old air. We will be right back. Go Island is on location at Mount Washington today for the BC Freestyle Championships. That's the moguls behind us, where the little guys are just starting to compete. It's going to be a fun day. Now, later we're going to be heading down to the surf in Comox, but right now we are on Mount Washington with the snow and the turf. Surf and turf, haha. So we're going to head down to Victoria first, though, because Dan Kahn brings us an update on gum. Yes, gum, you know, the stuff you chew. You know, my dad, he always had gum around, but honestly, I can't remember the last time I bought gum. How about it? Gord, you got any gum? No? Okay. Now I've got a craving. Have you got gum? Okay, we'll be right back. Thanks so much for watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. I'm Mary Ruth Harris, and we are on the top of the world today at Mount Washington for the BC Freestyle Championships. And joining me now is Camille Douglas. Camille, you belong to the BC Freestyle organization.
Yes.
So, but you are a hometown girl.
This is my mountain.
So how excited are you that your event is on your mountain?
I am stoked. I am thrilled to host the entire province at this event on my home mountain, and to have so many of these incredible athletes here under the amazing blue sky to celebrate all of our achievements this year, to crown our champions. It's just phenomenal.
Awesome. Now, how many competitors do you have?
We have about 150.
Okay.
Running 2 events. So we've got 2 locations, and
Okay.
we're going for 3 days.
Okay.
And so it's athletes from all over BC, and we've got some Yukon friends here as well.
Oh,
so
good.
It's the grand finale.
Awesome. Now, what age groups are we talking?
Right here today on the mogul course, we have ages 7 or 8 to 12.
Okay.
And over on our other course, we've got 12 and older, and that's usually around 19, 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you have those, everybody's competing all 3 days?
Everybody's competing all 3 days.
Okay.
Freestyle is a multidisciplinary sport where they're in the bumps one day, and then they go to the terrain park and they do the slopestyle course the next.
Okay.
We throw some dual mogul action in there where they're head-to-head in the moguls.
Okay.
And we do big air as well, where we hit the big jumps and they show us amazing tricks.
The tricks are always the sexiest, right?
The tricks are, I mean, when it's blue sky and you've got all these volunteers and coaches and all the energy here. We've got our judges, the mountain support, the community support.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Now, how many people are here watching the event? Like, you've got 150 athletes, but how many other people have you got flooding the mountain this weekend? What are you hoping for?
We easily have an additional 100 families on the mountain, enjoying the Comox Valley, enjoying the mountain. Freestyle is a family sport. Mom and dad might be working the course or actually building those jumps. They're judging, they're helping out in the office.
Nice.
And then younger siblings who aren't old enough yet to compete are just riding around, enjoying the snow.
Okay, cool.
Older siblings will come back and they'll mentor, they'll coach. It's really a family, lifelong sport.
Okay, that's awesome. All right, well, thank you so much for your time today. Really appreciate it. And we will be right back. We are on Mount Washington. We are watching the moguls. It's all part of the BC Freestyle Championships. It is a fabulous, bright, brilliant, sunny day here on Mount Washington. The snow is glistening. The skiers are sliding by. Almost took out Gord right there. Oh, here comes another. Woohoo! He got sprayed. All right, and now we're going to head to Port Alberni, where specialized boat building is an order of the day. Here's Nancy Wilmot.
And it's a cow racing. Cow racing. Hang out with.
leadership always inspires me. Thank you, Nancy, for that story. That was fantastic. And now, when we come back, we are going to be at the Comox Harbour, standing on a dock with the team captain, coach of the Blazing Paddles. So it's been a fantastic time up here on Mount Washington, a beautiful, glorious day. The skiing is brilliant. The youth are just knocking it out of the park. Congratulations to all of the BC freestyle skiers who have gathered here on Mount Washington. We will be right back after this community update. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. We are in the Comox Harbour, about inches from the water, and it's a bit chilly today, but the reason we're here is because the dragon boat team, the Blazing Paddles, are getting ready to go out for a little warm-up, and they're looking for more members. So we're going to give you a little background. Did you know that dragon boating started in China 2,000 years ago? It's a very old sport. But it didn't appear in British Columbia until 1986 during Expo. Dragon boats came from Hong Kong, and the sport is the fastest growing in Canada ever since then. Joining me now is the coach, Joe Harrington. Joe, how long have you been involved in dragon boating?
Oh, about 10 years.
10 years, okay. And how long have you been here in the Comox Valley with this team?
About the same amount of time.
Okay.
But most of the team members are sort of fairly newcomers to the valley.
Okay.
And through the Newcomer Club originally, they were offering dragon boating as one of the activities that we could do.
Oh.
So we were renting the Comox wreck boat,
Okay.
first of all, and then it became so popular that a few more boats were required in the valley. So we fundraised and then managed to get our own boat.
Awesome. Now, do you compete? Is this a competitive team?
It is.
Okay. And when we say competitive, give us a sense of what that means, the level.
Okay, we actually enter various festivals.
Okay.
And race against other boats right across the island, sometimes down into the mainland.
Oh.
And what we mean by competitive really is there's a much greater commitment to the team. You know, you've got to
Okay.
commit that you're going to turn up for all the practices, whether you have to attend at least 2 or 3 of the festivals that we go to
Okay.
and whatnot. So there's a much bigger commitment than just to say a drop-in.
Right. And how often do you guys practice?
We go out twice a week.
Twice a week. Okay.
Yes, Wednesday evenings and Sunday mornings.
Wednesdays and okay. And now, how long do you go out for? Like every time you leave the dock, how long are you gone for?
Between an hour and an hour and a half.
Oh, okay. So that's a pretty good cardio workout.
Oh, it is. It really
Okay.
is.
Now I see this big, beautiful drum here at the front of the boat. Now, what is that for? Is somebody actually drumming on that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we have a drummer.
Okay.
Actually, on the boat, there are 20 paddlers,
Okay.
a drummer, and a steersperson.
So 22 in total.
22 in total.
Oh, that's a lot of people. I didn't know that.
Yep. No, and it's actually quite interesting
And
because.
and why the drum? Like, what are they doing?
Well, it's the excitement, you know, especially in a festival when you hear all of these drums going and everybody yelling and screaming and whatnot. You know, that really creates the excitement and whatnot on the
Okay.
dragon boat.
And who's drumming tonight?
I'm going to drum.
Oh,
tonight.
you're going to drum tonight. All right. So we'll get some of that in a minute. Now, when you are out there and you're in the rhythm, what is that like?
It is actually amazing. It really is. You know, you get into the groove, you know, and it just goes and it goes. If you have the drum with you, then it's going with you all of the way. You can become like a little Energizer bunny, you know, and you're just going and going and going. It's fantastic.
Okay. And if people wanted to join the club and you work with other groups here in the valley. Tell me about that briefly.
Right. We've got several other things that we do. We run 2 recreational boats through the summer.
Okay.
Which is open to all women in the valley who want to come out and just try dragon boating. What we're really trying to do is actually get people involved with dragon boating.
Okay.
It is one of the fastest sports that is in BC at the moment.
Awesome.
And so we get those ones, and that there really is just a drop-in. You don't need the big commitment.
All right.
But our other partner, which we are most proud of, is we work with the Head Injury Society in the valley.
Oh, okay.
And so we take them out once a week all through the summer as well.
Nice.
Just to get them back into being able to focus and work as a team and things like that. So
Great.
that was really our big community event.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time today. You have the whole team sitting and waiting for you to take off. All right, and we are going to go to a break, so we'll be right back. Stay tuned. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. Thank you so much for watching Go Island on this Friday. It has been surf to ski, ski to surf. It's been such a fabulous time. Comox Valley has so much to offer, and these ladies, the Dragon Boaters, these are the Blazing Paddles. We had a chat with Joe Hetherington, their coach, a little bit earlier, and they're heading out. Love the drum. Woohoo! Thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend. See you Tuesday.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.